This is Jin with SeductionUnleashed.com, and today's topic is a simple tip to just get girls to like you without compromising yourself. Because ultimately you have to start from fundamentals that don't set you up to just be, riding a fucking unicycle trying to get chicks to please you. The fundamental key tip that I want to get to you in this video is to treat each girl that you meet not as a potential girlfriend. In other words, do not gauge every chick that you meet as a potential girlfriend. Ultimately, what I notice with dudes is, let's be honest, we tend to go from chick to chick to chick, the average dude, when we're just approaching girls as far as girls that like us. So as soon as we meet a girl that likes us, we're just looking at her like what are her potentials for a girlfriend? Or even just society itself. It just sets you up to be like, okay, we're going out now, or I asked her out, so we're dating now. And in reality, I'm just meeting that person. You don't know who the fuck they are. In fact, for the first 90 days minimum, you basically meeting their lawyer. Essentially, you just want to make sure that she's not a crazy ass bitch. By just having that mindset shift from I'm meeting her to see if she's my girlfriend or potential girlfriend, and instead just taking her as she is as a person. Like, I met girls who are party girls. I'm not looking at them like trying to look for girlfriend qualities or not trying to look for girl. I'm just taking her for what she is. Nah, that's some bullshit, man. I don't wife up no party bitches. That's just not gonna happen. But as good as this shit sounds in theory, once guys meet a chick that, is really bad, really hot, whatever you want to call her, the truth is, dudes, we usually fucking fold and we wife the chick up, because if she's hot enough, a lot of times, come on, let's be honest, we kind of basically take a liking to her. But you can't do this shit, man. You have to fucking see how a chick is. Okay, let's just say meeting her, just attraction wise, the benefits of it. And from the jump, the first date, you're already setting the get-go like, like, I'm a guy, I meet women all the time, it's not a big deal, I'm just seeing who you are. Like, it doesn't matter how hot you are, I'm just trying to see who you are as a person. I'm genuinely curious, and I want to know, but I'm also very skeptical. In fact, I gotta be honest, I've dated a lot of chicks, and I'm in New York City, so you date girls from all types of backgrounds, and most chicks are fucking crazy. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Basically, all bitches are crazy. By the way, if it's your first time to this channel and you're interested in dating, relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by hitting that subscribe and bell notification so you can join that Unleashed notification gang, bro, so you don't miss anything. But the far majority are just a lot worse. Like, it's just like the 80-20 rule, you know what I mean? Like, the 80-20 rule just applies to everything in life. Most people, when it comes to whatever the fuck category in life, 80% of people are gonna be mediocre as fuck. Trash. What I'm trying to train you to do is to build your harem with that 20% of bitches, because I know it's kind of difficult too, because you also have to weed them out and make sure they're hot, attractive enough, and just all this type of shit. And if you're not interested in a harem, at least have a chick long term that isn't super duper toxic, because you look in the media all the time and you see dudes with status, everything in the world, losing it all to a fucking club bitch, or like some chick who's like not even on their level close to, just because the bitch is bad. Ultimately, what I'm saying is take her for what she is, man. If she's a party chick and you would not want to wife the chick, or if she's just goofy or jealous, or a million, dude, I could think of a million chick dysfunctions, to be honest with you. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I expect you to only keep quality girls around you, because if you starting out, it took me, the experience of having to go through a ton of toxic bitches but before I realized I knew what wasn't toxic and what was toxic, or at least the levels of fucking toxicity and bullshit I could deal with. It almost takes, dealing with those crazy bitches. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to just be a fucking Buddhist monk when you're out here choosing these chicks. Sometimes a chick's just gonna be hot and she gonna be a goofy bitch, and you're gonna smash, and then later on you're gonna realize, oh shit, this is how she's a goofy bitch, and this is the shit I don't fuck with. Because here's the thing, as much as we're logical creatures, or we like to think we aren't just logical creatures, we're also emotional. And by thinking that you're just logical, in a sense, you can actually fuck yourself over, because then you're thinking all your decisions that you're making are super logical. So you're like twice as deluded, because you have the emotions and your logical brain supporting that shit. If your mind is set up to where it's like, okay, you're seeing her in a girlfriend or not girlfriend light, you're already setting up to where you're gonna lean more towards the positive end, especially if she's bad as shit. So you need to go to the dates with positive skepticism. Like, I have a good energy. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm just showing up like prove yourself to me. But I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna be really happy when she says shit that's awesome. I'm gonna pump it up. I'm gonna pump up her emotions. I'm gonna make the day awesome. But when she says shit that I don't approve of, I'm not gonna bullshit it. And by doing this, you naturally get her starting to validate herself to you, because you pump up her emotions. Then she like pulls out cigarettes, starts smoking it. Maybe you don't like cigarettes. Maybe like your body language turns away, and she feels that. If she says she likes something that you think is corny, like music or some shit, and you go like, really, you like that? Okay, I guess we can hang out as long as you don't play that shit around me. This is gonna solidify you more as a dude that's just in your frame. You're in who you are as a person. You're not here like, okay, I wanna, you know what I mean? You're just there being yourself and ultimately not approving of the shit that you not approve of, but not being a Jesus priest either. You just want to be someone who you accept things for what they are, but you're not gonna front like you like the shit if you don't like the shit. What you notice is that chicks, they start to mold towards you. This is why you'll see girls, I'll see one girl, you know, be rocker with one guy and then date another guy and start to be another kind of code, start to act more classy, and then maybe another guy, she starts to act more hood, or just like a bunch of different shit. You see bitches do all this type of goofy shit when they meet dudes who just stay solid in their frame. The chicks mold themselves to you. Now, in defense of women, you know, this is just their nature, and dualistically, there's a good side to it. So it's not fair to just be like, hey, bitches are goofy because they mold themselves. Because in a way, you know, they're your two, man. You know, they're that person behind you. So a lot of times you can do shit and they'll still support you. When they're really down for you, when you make them feel positive and shit and they're hooked to you, they could do a lot of illogical shit on the positive end too, as well as the negative end. So I can't always chalk it up to the bitches. Just think about Bonnie and Clyde, man. There's chicks out there, if you're the shit, they'll fucking hide a body for you, man. That being said, when you're taking girls as they are, say you meet a chick who you're just like, okay, I'm gonna have this chick as a fuck buddy. I have to warn you though, girls, in order for their vagina to get wet, they need like a little bit of romance. Even when they're in that fuck buddy position, a lot of dudes, we just think, okay, she said we're fuck buddies, or we're fuck buddies. So they just hit them up like, hey, you wanna fuck? And that might work for a little bit, but like if you really wanna keep chicks around long term, you gotta be able to add a little romance. And then the thing is that they're not stupid. They know what the situation is by your actions. They read that more than your words. But you gotta be able to whisper those sweet nothings, because if you're just there like, okay, I'm just gonna keep her around as a fuck buddy, and that's just what it is. Hey bitch, what's good? What's good with that pussy? After a while, girls, they're not gonna respond to that shit. Like, I might still say to fuck buddies and joke around that, hey, we're gonna get married in the future. We're gonna have kids. Watch. I know we're like this right now, but 10 years, we're gonna be married and have kids. It's gonna be an amazing time. You have these cute ass Asian babies, and the whole time she knows this shit ain't gonna happen. We both know this shit ain't gonna happen, but it evokes something deep in her, that little bit of romantic touch too. So I just want to throw that shit in there as a bonus tip. So if you enjoyed that kick-ass video and you want to see more on dating, relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by hitting that subscribe and bell notification button right there so you can join that Unleash notification game, bro, so you don't miss anything. So with that being said, gentlemen, unleash your best, and remember, until next time, confidence is bred by competence. Peace.